Hey, Miguel Dorati back here on the Cage Rage podcast, and we're working through the wage rages for the weekend of May 10th and 11th. And what we're going to look at is the Premier Boxing Champions, the PBC, on Fox, May 11th. Check your local listings for start times. A huge card. Some of it's going to be on Fox. Others will be streamed, and you'll be able to get most of the cards there. Right now, about 12 fights on the card. I've got odds for 9 of it. I'm going to go over the 5 main events on this podcast right here, just because, on the undercard, a lot of the 8-rounders are, minus 7,500 favorites. You got Damon Nicholson, Ahmed Albiali, and that sort of name that, will continue to get a push, and they're in favorable matches at this point. So, good fights. The main event has Jarrett Hurd defending IBF and WBA titles against Julian Williams at 154 pounds, and Hurd 23-0, undefeated, huge at this weight class. Williams getting a second shot here at a world title. He fell to Jamal Charlo, then went on a 4-fight winning streak to earn another shot. So Williams 26-1-1 back here to take on Jarrett Hurd in the main event. What I don't like about the fight, the IBO world title kind of starting to creep in. And they have other IBO titles on this card. So is the Premier Boxing Champions asking us to start recognizing the IBO world titles? That would make 5, major world titles at this point in boxing. And I mean, enough's enough. So I don't know. Are the IBO players? There's 2 or 3 world titles on the line between Williams and Hurd, depending on who you ask. Super bantamweight action. And let me just go over it. Hurd, a big favorite, minus 485. Williams paying back plus 385. Williams was a smaller underdog against Charlo a couple years back when they fought. At super bantamweight, you got 12-round action. Stephen Fulton taking on Paulus Ambunda, the IBO's world title at super bantamweight on the line here. Fulton 15-0, Ambunda 27-2, and that one has Fulton a minus 195 favorite, and Ambunda paying back plus 155. Into the super bantamweight action. I'm sorry. In the middleweight division, we got Matvey Korobov taking on Immanuwel Aleem, and they're fighting. It looks like at 160 pounds. So it's a situation here. Korobov 28-2, Aleem 18-1-1, and Korobov minus 245 favorite, and Aleem paying back at plus 175. So we're sitting there looking at super flyweights in the next fight. Now we're down to 10 rounders. Alexandru Marin, he's undefeated. An IBO Intercontinental title at 115 pounds on the line here. 17-0 for Alexandru Marin. Luis Concepcion 37-7 providing the opposition. Marin a big favorite, minus 705. Concepcion paying back plus 435. And at 140 pounds, undefeated Mario Barrios, 23-0. I guess he's expected to stay that way. He's taking on 20-1 Juan Jose Velasco. Velasco doesn't think so, but Barrios, the biggest favorite on the card, minus 1,200. Velasco paying back at plus 600. So those are the odds for the PBC on Fox this Saturday, May 11th. Check your local listings for start times. I'll check in with my boxing ace, Anthony Scott Pyatt, for picks, and we'll see if the odds have changed drastically sometime on fight day or around right after the weigh-ins. Check back here at the CRP, hit like and all that sort of stuff, and check our other videos for odds. A lot of combat sports odds on the books for this weekend.